This is KSL News at 6.
Good evening. People in Layton apartment complex are concerned for their safety after police try to find a man who they say is exposing himself to women. Today, another woman came forward saying that she may have been confronted by the same man back in November.
New at 6, Northern Utah specialist Mike Anderson spoke with her about this frightening experience. Mike?
Yeah, Ashley and Mike, Rachel Smith says she can't be sure if it's the same man, but the description sounds very similar. She says a man got her into a corner and verbally propositioned her pretty aggressively.
Hearing reports that a man had been exposing himself to women, Rachel Smith couldn't help but wonder if it was that same man that confronted her back in November.
I was sitting there just smoking and drinking coffee, and all of a sudden there was just a guy behind me. I didn't hear him approach.
It happened during roughly the same early morning hours as the other three cases.
He kind of started walking towards me and kind of backed me into one of these corners like this to where the only way I had to get out was through him.
Police came to the Layton Meadows apartments to take Smith's report today. Rather than expose himself, she says the light-skinned man gave her a very explicit invitation.
And I said, "Excuse me?" It was just like, wasn't sure that's what I heard.
She says she declined, but the man persisted.
And he kind of just badgered and cajoled with that same statement for another 2 to 3 minutes.
She continued to decline and says he eventually backed off. Neighbors here are already on edge after hearing from police that a man exposed himself to 3 different women here over the course of the last 3 months.
Kind of creeped me out, and now it's like I don't want my kids to go outside. I don't want to be out that early because I don't know what's going to happen.
Several neighbors tell us it's at the very least pushed them to be more careful, though some can't avoid leaving for work during the dark, early morning hours.
Terrified just because I get home late from work, and I don't know, I get out of my car and I'm scared that someone might come up to me and do that same thing.
And police say they've gotten a lot of tips out of the recent news stories, but no solid leads. They have added extra patrols to the area. The suspect described as a white male in his 20s to 30s, about 5'10", wearing a dark hoodie and a white bandana or mask. Back to you.
Yeah, hopefully they can track down whoever's doing this, maybe put some minds at ease. Mike Anderson live in Layton for us tonight. Mike, thank you. Ashley?
A 17